to Science at Home. While you were gone, I was able to fill in the rest of the blues and get my red. Now, as you see, this is what you may use your stump bucket for. It's not the right color. What you have to do in that situation is don't use the yellow. You can drip another blot of red in. Now, as you see, it's not mixing. You may need a stirring stick. Now, you got red. Take your dropper again. Make sure you empty it any other color. You may combine with this and overthrow the experiment. Fill it up around halfway all of your trays. One of them on one side, I'm going to use these, will be used as the control. And the last one is purple. I mean green. We'll be mixing into purple. Your results may differ from mine depending on how many drops and how much water you use. And our control. Okay, now what you're going to want to do take is make sure you're ready. Always be wearing gloves, some sort of jacket, and eyewear. This is the part where you're mixing the chemicals. This is the part where if you are pretending that these are real, something could be gone. What you want to do, take a scoopful of the first color, add it to every other color. You'll see that what used to be blue is now green. The red didn't really change at all, and nor did the green. Now take your next color down, the blue, and add it to every other color. Make sure you go in order, or it could be confusing. Whew, the red sure changed, and so did the yellow. Yeah, the green barely changed. Now we're going on to our red. Then our green, which I think will have the most impact. The green is so powerful, it changed every color to almost green. So now that you see, you can make tons of colors out of just 4 colors. Now as you notice, what color do you see made the most? Green. Green here, green there, green there, green there, green, green, green. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 greens. Remember, we only started with 4. Means one of each every other color, the 3 other colors, at least one of them changed to a green. Now, to bring you back to this old pit. Where did that thing go?
And now, a commercial break from our sponsor, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh likes to sing songs and play instrument noises.
everything that you are watching right now is made out of matter. Everything is matter. Now the things that make up matter are these things called atoms. Except for they're so small, couldn't even see them with my telescope. Microscope.
Or your telescope.
Or a telescope. Now this is a large version of an atom. There are tons of tiny little atoms making up everything. There's even atoms in this cup.
Wait, isn't that one of your experiments?
As you can see,
Probably shouldn't drink your experiments, especially when you're experimenting with colors.
oh wait, I will make an antidote.
Is that the antidote? I think it worked.
Here's another important thing to remember. Unless you know what it is, don't drink it. And always clean up any spills.
It makes more spills while you're cleaning them up.
Now, back to what we were on. Now we're going to talk about space. Space, 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 space. Space!
Have people ever gone into space?
Why, yes, they have. What I am shooting up into here is an astronaut suit. And now, some words from our sponsor.
Totally Nasty Science. Totally Nasty Science
One of the
sells
you can buy.
kits that are really yucky and have a lot of yucky stuff in them, but it's science, so you can learn from it. Totally Nasty Science. Learn what creatures actually live on you. That's really gross. But that's part of science. And now, back to our show.
This is an astronaut suit. Well, the top part is. This is what you would have to wear if you went into space. Hello? Is it safe to take it off?
Yes, it's safe.
This would keep your body protective from space. A giant vacuum. Let's learn a little bit more about space. I will take questions of the audience. What thing do you want me to tell you about?
How about the red planet?
Mars, you must mean.
Yes.
Mars is coming up in a few seconds.
Have people ever been on Mars?
No, but we have recently sent a rover onto Mars.
Venus. Jupiter.
Mars. Mars. Red planet. Mars, our closest neighbor in space, is the planet most similar to Earth. Like Earth, Mars has seasons. It is believed that one time life may have existed on Mars. Iron oxide, or rust, covering the surface of Mars causes it to appear as a bright red star when seen on a clear night. Thanks to NASA missions, Mars in 1976 and 1997, we know a lot about the red planet. During the more recent missions, the Pathfinder lander delivered the rover a space buggy that relayed photographs and other information back to Earth. Anything else? Would you like to learn more about space suits?
Yes.
Lunar astronauts need to wear protective spacesuits in order to survive the moon's surface. Like this. Where there is no air to breathe, and the sky is always dark. They have special backpacks called portable life support systems, which carry oxygen, cooling water, and communicational gear. These fashionable suits took 45 minutes to put on. They probably didn't feel heavy, though since gravity on the moon is only a sixth of that on Earth. If you weigh 100 pounds on Earth, you'd weigh only 17 pounds on the moon. And of course, this would have to be down. Any other questions?
Have we ever been on the moon?
Yes. Yes, we have. Would you like to hear more about the moon?
How about what year were we landed on the moon?
Well, that was in 1969. Now, Earth has one moon that orbits around it every 29 and a half days. The moon acts as a mirror, reflecting light from the sun. As the moon travels around the Earth, the shape of the sun's light that we see reflected on the moon changes. Have you ever looked up into the sky and seen the moon and noticed that it was brighter outside that day? Well, it's not that the moon is glowing, it's that the sun is reflecting down onto the moon. Here are some messages from
Our sponsor. Warning. Many visitors have been gored by buffalo. So if you ever go to Yellowstone National Park, don't get gored by a buffalo. Buffalo can weigh 2,000 pounds and can sprint up to 30 miles per hour, 3 times faster than you can run. These wild animals may appear tame, but they are wild, unpredictable, and dangerous. Reminder, do not approach buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. This message was brought to you by the National Park Service. and by Yellowstone National Park. This message and all contents may not be disseminated. Copyright 1942.
Science, science.
And now, a word from our message. The United States of America. You love your country. You've got to love moonshine. We want you. I'm thinking of America.
Science! Look at me! Science! Science!